It's not the first time the government is toying with the idea of divesting some of its assets. The idea has been floated by several government officials, including former governor of the central bank. This time it appears that plan has been put to paper for actioning. The document was leaked to Bloomberg. However, it does not outline possible assets the government wants to sell. But one way the government could quickly raise such money is selling its stakes in the vast petroleum sector. The government holds up to 55% stakes in the oil joint ventures. If it sells off 10% of its stakes there, it could raise $10 billion. But that could be at risk of losing majority shares in the most vital sector in the economy, and there are consequences.
You need to then weigh that carefully. Do you want to privatize? You want everything to just be run by, because if you are privatizing and if the private sector is going to have the controlling shares, there's really no reason why you should have 10% or 20%. You should probably just privatize entirely and then make sure you collect your taxes and all the other royalties and the things that you need to collect, and you collect them appropriately.
Nigeria is facing its worst recession in more than 20 years. The collapse of crude oil prices and militancy in the Niger Delta has left the government struggling to find enough money to finance its budget. It has proposed a $24 billion budget for 2017. The idea is to spend that money to reflate its recession-hit economy, but analysts think it needs to focus more on renegotiating a better share from oil revenue.
The federal government has its own set of criteria. The oil companies have their own set of criteria, but there are international standards. And NITI has calculated that we lose roughly in the region of about $3 to $6 billion annually because of that variation price. So the oil companies, it's their interest to use the lowest criteria so that they won't pay more.
Union workers have been protesting the plan and have threatened even more protests. Some of the reasons advanced in the report is tackling inefficiencies and corruption in government parastatals. All good reasons, but many here think those are achievable without letting go of government's most valuable assets. Kelechi, Emekalam, CGTN, Abuja, Nigeria.